Please note that I do not actually want to make fun of anyone. I do not aim to dog on others. If I disagree with your opinion, maybe even call it trash, note that I do it all in the pursuit of comedy. Hopefully it works. Let's go. Terraria is a game that a lot of people play, and with people comes opinions. And some of your opinions suck. Like, really suck. I'm kidding, I love you all. Some of y'all's opinions are trash though. I recently, hopefully, made a video where I ranked all of Terraria's bosses from worst to best, and in that video I put a link in the Google form in the description and the description. Within this Google form were many questions for you all to answer, with the general theme being that they would be your spiciest hot takes. And let me tell you, things are about to get spicy. Thank you to everyone who participated. Our first submission comes from TheSnuggler. The first two questions were simply to drop 2 miscellaneous hot takes about anything, to which TheSnuggler's first hot take was,
"This game is too damn hard. Like you fall in one little hole and it's all over from there."
No? But I think this does bring up an interesting point about Terraria from a new player's perspective. No, the game is not too hard because holes are a problem to me anymore. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't try a bunch of stupid crap when I first started playing. Back when I was on my flimsy DS, I got so pissed because I couldn't figure out how to place a door on my cactus house. Okay, well, that was probably just me being a troglodyte, but there is something to be said about Terraria's early game from the perspective of a new player. The game can take a while to really get going and flowing, and it's no wonder many spineless losers quit the game early. For TheSnuggler's second hot take, they said,
"Rabies is incurable. It is so world-breaking that you can recover from rabies. Like, it ruins the immersion."
Huh, interesting. This Snuggler person must really hate babies. What? Rabies. This Snuggler person must really hate rabies and bats. You know, like cave bats, jungle bats, ice bats, spore bats, hell bats, giant bats, illuminate bats, or as I put them in my script, Illuminati bats, and slimers, lava bats, giant flying foxes, and vampires. Now, the Snuggler didn't have any under or overrated weapons, which would imply that they probably haven't played much of the game, if any at all, which is weird because everyone and their mom has played this game. They did, however, include a best boss, the Eye of Cthulhu. I think this further solidifies the theory that maybe, just maybe, the Snuggler hasn't played much of this game. Maybe the Eye of Cthulhu is the only boss they know. They didn't give us their least favorite boss, but they did include a closing remark.
"Either have rabies as a lethal status effect or skip it entirely. My vote? Skip it entirely. This isn't a horror game, it's an adventure game." What the
Overall, I give these hot takes a 45 out of 1400 on the spiciness scale, which coincidentally is how many bat species there are in America compared to the world. Your sentence? Fever, hallucination, confusion, paralysis. Alright, starting with the first potent opinion, Riverhere says, "I hear a lot of people saying that the Lunatic Cultist is an event boss, and I agree, but if that's true, then so is Moonlord. Yes, I'm saying it, Moonlord is an event boss. Sue me." Wait, no, don't actually. What? No. Just no. Moonlord is not an event boss. You want every reason why? Alright, let's go. 1. Wiki no say so. 2. He can be summoned outside of the event. 3. That's stupid. 4. That's dumb. 5. No! Just that there's no bro! Next hot take. I've worked myself up. I'm laying in a puddle of my own sweat and urine. Riverhere answered, "Zenith is overrated. Facts, no need to read more. Overrated weapons. The Mega Shark is pretty over. Facts, no need to read more. Underrated weapons. Bloodthorn. Facts, no need. What? Oh, while it does suck, facts, no need to read further. All in all, these hot takes get a 37 out of 77.5, which coincidentally is akin to the amount of years you'll be spending in jail out of your average lifetime. For your final sentence is getting sued. The first hot take reads, Old One's Army... What? Old One's Army Tier 2 through 3 is the best event, because it gives What the Old One's Army Tier 2 through 3 is the best event because it gives perfect weapons them, including armor. People disliking it because it takes too long, blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading all that. Basically, Old One's Army is good because it has good drops and it's not as hard as you think. So, let's talk about this. Yes, exactly. I, too, used to hate the Old One's Army. I thought all the drops sucked, the events sucked, etc. The only reason I started fighting the army again was because of the 1.4.4 update adding the wave skipping feature, drastically lowering the amount of time it takes to complete the event. Since then, I've realized it's not that bad, and honestly, I think this is starting to become a more accepted opinion within the Terraria community. Okay, good start. Now let's look at the second hot take. Holy Arrow is bad. Oh my God, are we doing this again? For some context, me and Milk have had a friendly, hopefully, debate over whether the holy arrows are something we should use against the destroyer. Me on side yes, 2% on side the other one. And yes, this was after the further 1.4.4 nerfs. Basically, I recommended the holy or unholy arrows for the dismantler, and while Leche agreed with the unholy arrows, not the holy arrows. So fine. I will officially rest my case by giving the reason why I think the holy arrows are still worth using against the destroyer. And it all comes down to something that Mo themselves has said in the hot take. Holy arrows spawn more probes than unholy does. Sounds bad, but allow me to explain. Holy arrows knock out more probes. More probes released means less probes in the long run. Less probes in the long run means less lasers in the long run. However, more probes means more lasers in the short term. However, stars hit probes. Stars hitting probes mean probes die. Probes dead means less lasers. Less lasers means less damage. Less damage equals more life. More life equals less bone density and size. Less bone density and size means less bone to break. Less bone to break means less bones broken. I now rest my case. In other words, we could just say that the holy arrows sacrifice a lot, and I do mean a lot, of damage for not a lot of survivability, while unholy do a hell of a lot more damage for not that much less survivability. So what I'm saying is unholy are magnitudes better than holy, but I don't think that completely means that they aren't useful against the destroyer. Does that make sense? Good. However, case be rested, my Oasis is not, because Molt comes out of the gate swinging with overrated weapons. Solar Eruption, Shadow Flame Knife, Mini Shark, Mega Shark, Chain Gun, Bee Gun, Razor Blade Typhoon, Space Gun, Death Sickle, Water Bolt. And, well, yeah, they're right. I agree with nearly every one of these, so it'd be quicker to talk about the ones which I don't agree with. Those being Shadow Flame Knife. Yeah, actually, that's it. Now, things get a little spicier with the underrated weapons, because some of these are so underrated, I've never heard of them in my life. Sky Dragon's Fury, North Pole, Shadow Flame Hextall, Charged Blaster Cannon, and now to the interesting stuff. Bat Scepter Xenopopper. I've never heard of this thing before. It's almost vaguely sounds like it's a Bat Scepter and a Xenopopper combined into one weapon. It could just be me, though, next weapon. The Squad Barrel Shotgun. Now, I actually like this idea so much that I took it upon myself to make a concept. And here it is. I'm assuming it shoots kinda like a quad barrel shotgun, since in the hit game Fortnite. And lastly, but certainly not least, so overall I give Mitochondria's Hot Takes a 391 out of 2,440. Final sentence? Pumpkin Moon and Frost Moon should be done at the post-Golem stage rather than pre-Golem. Bro, what? I've never really gotten why people fight this event post-Golem unless they're just trying to blitz through a run. If you're aiming to have a lot of fun, I'd absolutely recommend fighting Pumpkin and Frost Moons before Plantera. Not only will this allow you to have more time with the weapons for these respective events, but it will also, I don't know, be a massive pain in your soon-to-be powdered cranium. I've never seen a reason to do it post-Golem. At that point, just skip it all together. Just like how we're going to skip to the next hot take. Look, segues are hard, okay? Overrated weapons. Tactical shotgun, Hornet Staff. Bro, what? I haven't heard anyone recommend these weapons in a long time. Are these even rated anymore? Am I just out of touch? God damn it. I mean, if I hear anyone recommend these weapons, I'm holding my ash block straight out of the country. Stay far away from that person. They probably have like weapons. Who is calling the Imp Staff bad? Actually, I've never seen them. Not once, not one time. If anything, it is overrated. Whatever. The submission is nearly over. If I... Bro! Some people probably already do the holiday mood post-Golem. Exactly. I do data most people do. I'm a regular YouTube guy. So who on top of all that? Provides a good chance. I'm losing my mind. It's just a game to the fight itself, especially for classes like I don't hate the boss, but I definitely feel it can be improved. Mech bosses, Plantera and Moonlord, are ruined by their summoning methods being just plain annoying. But what am I even reading anymore? Alright, you know what? I can't entirely disagree. For I too hate running down to hell to farm Souls of Dark for a boss summon. It makes me want to rip out every vein in my body and tie them around my neck just so that there's a good reason I stop breathing. But do I think it ruins the bosses? No! Like, it actually takes like 4 minutes. I'm just a lazy, zesty sack of conglomerate waste, so I somehow tell myself that it's tedious. And for Plantera Moonlord, how? I don't get how these summoning methods are plain annoying. Plantera bulbs aren't even rare anymore, and you can just craft a sigil. Like, am I missing something? I don't know. I don't. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Thank you to everyone who submitted their hot takes, and sorry to the people whose takes I didn't get to. It's not that they were bad. They were all very interesting to read. I just wanted the video to be a short, sweet one, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless, and go outside.